So let's have a look at the Swiss pension system. You can see we've got three pillars here: Pillar 1, Pillar 2 and Pillar 3. If we look at the Pillar 1 pension system, we can see that it's broken down into three main categories. We have the AHV category, which is the old age survivors insurance category, and this is funded 50% by yourself and 50% by your employer, and is the old age survivors insurance. Secondly, we have disability insurance. Now, what this relates to is if while in Switzerland you become too disabled to work, or are physically impaired, or too ill, this will provide an income for you to support yourself while you are unable to find employment. And lastly, we have the supplementary benefits. Now, the supplementary benefits really refer to if your AHV or disability insurance income is not enough to support your needs or support the standard of living you require, and is paid out to those who can't afford to manage on just those alone. Now, Pillar 1 contributions have required minimum investment terms. They have a minimum of 1 year's worth of contributions, and in order to get the full pension, they have a minimum investment term, which funnily enough actually happens to be slightly longer if you're a man than a woman. And again, the retirement age is, well, currently it's 65 for men and 64 for women, but of course that may change in the future as we are seeing retirement ages be brought up. So Pillar 2 comprises employment pensions. So this is when both you and your employer are contributing to an employer-based pension. So there's mandatory and extra mandatory pension contributions. Now, mandatory contributions are what is referred to as the minimum required contributions by both yourself and your employer by law. And extra mandatory contributions is everything that you've contributed over that. Now, this will have importance later on in the presentation, but I just need you guys to remember that for the time being. Now, just to cover off the benefits of investing in Pillar 2 pensions, in addition to them being a legal requirement, they have tax benefits. You can offset your contributions against your tax bill. The investments grow tax-free through gross roll-up, although you do have to pay tax when you take money out of the pension, both in federal taxes and cantonal taxes. And these can be paid out in the forms of monthly pensions. Some employer-based pension schemes do allow you to take what's known as flexi access drawdown, so that's when you can take out large lump sums each time. And as we said, extra mandatory benefits are just everything above the mandatory benefits, but while you're in Switzerland, contextually it doesn't make too much difference to how they grow and how they are taxed. Now, if we look at Pillar 3, this is broken down again into two different columns. We've got 3A and 3B. Now, 3A are pretty much just traditional private pension schemes. Like Pillar 2, employer benefit pension schemes, they're very tax efficient. You can offset the contributions against your income tax bill. They can grow through gross roll-up in a tax-free manner. And once again, when you withdraw from them, when you withdraw capital from your retirement, you will have to pay income tax, both in federal and cantonal taxes, on the way out. Now, Pillar 3B isn't really a pension in the traditional sense as most people understand it. This really refers to savings products. So investing on an investment platform, it could be general insurance products. And they can be tax efficient, they can not be, but as they're not really what we'd class as traditional pensions, we are going to leave them right here in the presentation and not really discuss them too much more. So just a quick summary of that. So Pillar 1 pensions are government provided pension schemes. Pillar 2 pensions are employer-based pension schemes in which you both contribute to an investment pot which will continue to grow. And Pillar 3 pension schemes are private pension schemes in the form of Pillar 3A, and Pillar 3B are traditional savings products and insurance products. So What happens to your Pillar 2 pension schemes when you leave Switzerland?